Everyone, I hope you had a peaceful and a happy weekend. And welcome to my officially first podcast on my channel, Monday Morning Muse. Though I was super duper excited after putting out an intro and multi level plannings and imaginations on what all I should talk in my podcast, I started getting stressed on what topic should I talk as it was nearing Friday. Especially, this being my first one, I didn't want to take a very sensitive topic that hits onto your nerves. At the same time, I didn't want to take something really light which doesn't add value to everybody's time. And after a lot of pondering, I thought why not talk something about what I'm personally going through right now as a working mom. Is it easy? Definitely not. But is it worth it? Let's see. I had a very late marriage, guys, or at least, as per the age norms that is set by the so-called society, I was late to enter this hitched club. So to avoid all the complications considering our age factor and my trauma for hospital visits, we took over pregnancy without any delay. And my pregnancy, it was a bliss. Perfect diet. Though I must mention, my husband allowed one cheat meal a month and ice creams once in a while to combat my mood swings. I had my food on time. I used to exercise every day. Lots of love and music around me. It was such a beautiful phase. And I was working until my last week of due date so that I get to spend as much time I get with my little one without having to think about anything else. And they say time flies when you have a baby. But I felt mine just vanished when I woke up one day from my sleep. My son was born in June and I had to join back after 6 months ideally. But I got some saved leaves so I could just extend it up to around 9 months. But as a mom, you get selfish, right? Even if we could go back to work after 9 months or 9 years, we would still feel like holding on to your little one a little longer, right? I think that's, a mom's thing, which only we will understand. And I was in the exact same scenario when I had to join back. I was dreading on so many stuffs, first of which was, will my son be okay? Will he eat enough? What are the milestones I'm going to miss when I'm away? What will I do if he asks crying for me? Am I the only one overreacting or will he miss me too? In short, it was a roller coaster of emotions. Well, I must confess, it still is on the days I have to work from office. Do you guys know there is something called working mom's guilt? It's technically the emotional stress the mother experiences when they think they won't be able to spend enough time with their kids. And trust me, that's for real. For me personally, there have been so many instances when my son calls me Amma and I had to push him to my parents or my husband so that I get to work and attend my official calls. The guilt of, am I a good mom? Or what is the point of even earning when I can't hold my son when he calls me Amma? That is real. But do we have a chance to quit? Many a times the answer is no. So I followed certain things to keep myself sane and I thought why not share those tips to you all to feel less guilty. First of all, point number 1, think long term. Like I said before, time flies. Kids grow up really, really fast. Within a blink, you will be planning to put them in a play school and the next blink, the best school for your kids' education discussion will start. And hard reality, we need loads of money these days to give them a good education. Think about one big positive aspect. You are also saving and contributing to your child's future. Also, think how much of a relief this will bring to your partner. Right? Point number 2, explore the opportunities. Don't let any doors unlocked. Post pandemic, we're seeing so many firms that allow women to resume working from home or work with lesser hours in the office. Many of the firms are opting for hybrid mode nowadays. You can work from office 2 or 3 days, and the remaining days you can still work from home. That gives you an option to at least have a meal with your kid and tuck them for the afternoon nap when you're working from home. Check out on the organization which prioritizes employees' well-being just by being considerate to give lesser work burden to the new moms. Point number 3, very important, be present at the moment. When you are with your kids, just focus on them. Be with them your 100%. Don't think about office. Don't think about what to cook for dinner. Don't think about the vessels in your sink. Just be with them 100%. Soak up in their smiles and giggles. Cherish their little steps. And for kids, more than the amount of time you spend with them, the quality of time you spend matters. They are such innocent little souls who get happy with the tiniest of little efforts that we make for them. Point number 4, insist on family time. Make sure you spend at least one meal a day together, and preferably make it dinner. Let that be a forum where you bond with your kids as a family. Talk about how your day went. Check on your kids' activities throughout the day. What made them smile? What made them happy? Did they find something unusual around them? Give them the trust that they can open up about everything to you as a parent. It's okay, you work on the weekdays, but prioritize your family on the weekends. Engage in activities along with your kids during the weekend. This also teaches them the importance of bonding between a family. Last, but not at all the least, the most important tip. You are not a bad mom. Just put this hard and strong in your head. Just because you left your kid at 6 months or 1 year to get back to work will not make you a bad mom. Just because you wanted to earn money to ensure your kid's future is secure doesn't make you a bad mom. Just because you missed one of the firsts of the baby, you are not a bad mom. The kid is still going to do it for you. You are just creating an opportunity for your kid to look up to you as a strong woman and be proud of you. And you know what? This working mom guilt scenario is not just going to stop with just one person's effort. Though it should start from within, only with the support of everyone around us it's possible for us to practically live guilt-free. Now, how is that possible? Let's start with the husband or your partner. I'm not generalizing here, but many a times guys pamper their wife while they are pregnant. But how many of you continue that even after they bring in your kids into this world? I can say with pride that on the days I go to office, the minute I return back and sit down on the couch, my husband gives me a steaming cup of coffee and he tells me, "You relax while I wash your lunchbox." That doesn't make you any less of a man. How many times do you say, "You have been running around during the weekdays, the weekend's dinner is on me, you enjoy with the baby"? Forget the errands. How many of you have stood for a minute and appreciated her for what she does to make your life happier? How many times have we thanked her for just being in your life and making it a beautiful space? That makes a difference. Trust me. A husband and wife is a unit, a team. And you know what? A kid who grows seeing this will definitely be a better human being as he grows. Next is the workspace. Because that's the second place we spend most of our time after our home. Give the new moms the support that you can. options like work from home, it still can be explored, right? It was once the new normal during the pandemic. Give them the flexibility that they need. And that is in turn going to give you a better quality of work as well. That is a win-win situation, right? Last, the society as a whole, including women. You know what? Social media is a super strong platform. And the influencers are now the players. One should basically learn to understand the content that is being put up, and you should be smart enough to take what will work for us. Every child is unique, so is every mom. Follow what works best for you in your parenting, but don't force or create a norm for parenting. Don't create benchmarks or perfect mother myths. The things that's portrayed on social media as intensive motherhood ideas, it might work well with you and your situation, but you can't expect every woman to be in the same shoes as yours. Respect every mom, respect their decisions, no matter what. Stop judging the women around you. You never know their angle of life. Let's lift each other and support our fellow beings. Finally, a woman doesn't necessarily have to be valued based on her busy schedules and profession. She can still be valued and respected even if she prefers to be a stay-at-home mom. I feel maybe she just needs to be cared for more if she decides to be a stay-at-home mom. Because a work will still have a logout time while you don't have that choice managing a home along with kids. Every woman is special. Every woman is precious. Working or not, married or not, mom or not. Let's respect, support, and celebrate her. Thank you for listening, everyone, and I hope you liked it. Request you to subscribe, like, and pin your comments on this episode. I would love to hear from you all. I'll be back again next Monday with another episode of Monday Morning Muse. Until then, spread peace and take care. Lots of love.